A different story. You see the 2-year age advantage, if you want to call it that, for Mayorga at this stage of his career. They're both 5 feet 9 inches tall. A half-inch arm length advantage for Shane Mosley.
Protect yourself at all times and listen to my command. Ricardo, sigue mis instrucciones y protégete, okay? Dale la mano y regresa. Touch gloves, go back to your corner.
Mayorga comes across the ring and tries for one big right-handed shot. From that point on, it was pretty easy for Oscar. There's a chopping right hand for Mayorga, and Mosley feels a need to come back with the same kind of thing.
Mayorga now talks about strategy, as he did when he fought Vargas in a more controlled aggression.
Mayorga with a combination tackle and left hook there. No question.
I know he's very well prepared and very determined for this fight.
Good left hand by Mayorga. He was an easy target for Trinidad. He was an easy target for De La Hoya. And increasingly now he becomes an easy target for Mosley. Mayorga is heavier. Succeeded in making Shane wary of him again.
Yep. And there's a good left hook he landed on Shane. Even though it wasn't clean, I think just the size made it be effective.
Shane's dad has asked him to focus more on body punches.
Good right hand by Mayorga.
The ability to take those punches all night long. Kind of nods at Shane as if to say, come on, hit me again. So there's a lot of throwing and not a whole lot of landing. And Harold Letterman agreed with your estimation that Mayorga may have won the first 2 rounds. Let's see if he'll swing away for another one here.
Strategy and Mayorga didn't belong in the same book, much less the same sentence. And Shane is 37 years old. You never know when that becomes too old.
Yeah, now that is absolutely true. Mayorga averaging 4 out of 44, so if you're scoring for Mayorga, it's because he's throwing. Good right hand by Shane Mosley. And there's a lead left hook by Shane Mosley. And a perfect right hand, busting Mayorga on the chops.
All tough, bully-type guys. As soon as they get roughed up, they're the first guys to start complaining.
Left hook lands upstairs for Mayorga.
Well, you notice I'm always asking.
It's round 10. I don't really know.
Shane Mosley figured out Ricardo Mayorga, and since then it's all Shane Mosley. I mean, he's landed all the Cleveland shots.
Good left hook by Mosley. Mayorga's trying to win the round. Vladimir Klitschko does it from time to time. Aren't that many other fighters who can do it.
Don't be knocking me. Crucial factor.
I've seen quite a number of fighters look around the trainer toward the round card girl, but I doubt it's for the same reason.
Mayorga is saying more, more, more. He's trying to bait him.
And that's exactly what Shane is doing too.
Though Shane was gaining control. Yeah. And I said, well, then you must think, if you say that De La Hoya won his second fight with Shane. He said, no, Mosley beat him twice. Here in the opening minute of the fight. Another swing over the top of the right hand by Mayorga. Fire in the early going, as he said yesterday, to make him react to me. Good right hand by Mosley.
And he's doing what he should do when he has the limited skills he has. He's trying to overpower Shane.
Another good 1-2 for Mosley.
He may have won both the first round and the second round.
Good left hook by Mosley. Referee, Dr. James Jenkin. He's a psychiatrist. And maybe, frankly, they all should be psychiatrists. Or maybe, I think he's trying to time Mayorga coming in and catch him with something big as Mayorga lunges forward.
Which is unusual because he knows he's not a big puncher. And even his right hand is there, he lands it, but he's not a power puncher, but he's He's a fighter. At the end of the last round, it looked like he's starting to give a little bit emotionally.
Oh, yeah. Well, the gap in technical skills is starting to show up in a big, big way.
He's physically so large, he can take those punches. But Shane is giving him everything he wants. He wants some more, he's giving him more.
Left hook by Mosley. And the crowd loves it.
Keep close to pressure. Pressure, 1-2, 1-2, and pop him. Come on, use your defense and keep your hands up.
Box him again like he was boxing, stick him with them left jabs to the heart.
I think Shane would do well to invest some more in the body shots with which he began this round.
Even though Shane may be ahead on the scorecard, I've been very, very impressed with Mayorga tonight. I'm just saying in bewilderment that he's never been seriously hurt.
Has been effective with it and has backed Mayorga up. Mayorga again waving to his crowd contingent.
Yeah, the jab is the one thing he can't handle. It's as simple as straight as punch.
Seriously, Mosley's desire to present himself against the man who's now the top welterweight in the world, Antonio Margarito. It's hard to tell.
As Lance said, he's a basic fundamental fighter. He doesn't do anything unusual, but he's just so
right
consistent.
hand by Mosley. Whipsaws Mayorga with another right hand. De La Hoya, who was more relaxed at that phase of the fight than Mosley is, put him on his back with a left hook, 56. Well, of course, maybe Mayorga's exactly the subject that a psychiatrist is looking for.
Tony Soprano.
Mosley beating Mayorga to the punch with the left hand there. And another good right cross from Shane Mosley. And this is the thing about Mayorga. If you've got the cojones to fight him, he's an easy target, as Shane is beginning to learn.
Because of that big size, he's able to absorb those punches.
I mean, just to make the comparison clear, now Mayorga says, oh, hit me again. And Mosley hits him twice with the left hook to the head and the body and busts him with the right cross. And Forrest simply couldn't force himself to be disciplined enough as a boxer against Mayorga. And of course, you pointed out, Emmanuel Stewart, that the further he goes up in weight, the more he feels compelled to fight as opposed to box. The more he reduces his game to power punches instead of boxing the weight.
Well, as Shane said, something is going to happen when he fights.
Ricardo, you've got to keep pressing. You've got to keep pressing. He's tired. He's tired. Jab and straight punch.
Power punches through 11. Mosley 86 out of 181. Another good left hook by Mosley, off a right by Mayorga. Suddenly Shane momentarily stands in a southpaw stance.
Does Mayorga throw body shots?
Yeah, he does.
Knocked him out by now with clean sharp punches. Because he would have got tired, but that's not happening.
Mosley landing a couple of crisp right hands and a left hook. But he'd like to have another fight with De La Hoya if we're able to beat Shane. Oh, there's a big right hand by Mosley. And another one right there. Orthodox nature of the fight.
Right, Margarito is a very strong, but he's a conventional fighter. He's just a very, very strong. His feet were doing
and
funny
a good
things.
left hook by Mosley.
But he's come back.
Shane is making his point down the stretch. And another right hand.
For something dramatic to happen here.
Just as he did against Oscar De La Hoya. Fighting down the stretch of the fight by Shane Mosley. A brilliant 12th round. And he puts Mayorga on the canvas.
5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7.
Mosley came up with some of that old 12th round magic. And he knocks him down again to finish the fight.
And it's a knockout.
The left hook.
It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Brilliant stuff by Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley, I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in round number 12, the final round. The official time of the knockout, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. The winner by knockout victory, the pride of Pomona, California. He's so sweet, he's sugar. Shane